Hello, Ryan aka Messiah, and welcome back to some Star Citizen. Now, it's been a long while since I've done a review of a ship, as there hasn't actually been anything new out yet, but now, with 2.0 being released, the Vanguards are hangar ready, and this is the Vanguard Warden, as it says down there. I don't know how to get that off. Never mind. And it's quite a beast. They are a lot bigger than you would think, and it seems like inside they're so spacious compared to the outside, but they're a gorgeous ship. We'll do a quick walk around like usual, and then have a look inside. So this is obviously a bomber, rather than some sort of fighter. It's a two-person bomber, so you'll have one pilot and someone else in the back doing what they need to do. It's about 37 meters in length. Kind of a beast. 52,000 kilograms. Now it has two TR4 thrusters, which, to be honest, they look like there's 4 of them, but there's only 2. Now the primary maneuvering thrusters has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Holy crap, I should have counted that before I actually made the video. 12 TR2 maneuvering thrusters, 2 size 2 power plants as well, which is pretty cool, so if you lose one, you've got another one. Now also, the styling is very much like the Retaliator. Obviously it's the same manufacturer, but these rear sort of wings, really cool. I do like them. Anywho, so we have 1 size 5 fixed mount and 4 size 2 fixed mounts. There is 3 size 2 pylon mounts and 2 size 3 pylon mounts. Don't forget, all these are still subject to change. This is just what it says so far. It has, holy lord, 6 size 2 shields, which is quite impressive. Now, these are the sort of machines that will just drag itself home after, even if it's taken lots of hull breaches and so on and so forth. It should be able to get itself home. And that gun is an absolute monster. Let me just stare at this while I figure out what gun it is. Well, it's saying that it's still to be determined, but it's a size 5 anyway, and that is an absolute beast. I wonder what these on the front are. They're not weapons, are they? There must be some sort of sensor device, maybe to help when it comes to targeting and so forth. Anyway, we'll go underneath and we'll head in. These skids are huge. Look at those things. Like a transformer foot. So there, this is not flight ready yet, it's just hangar ready. That's nice. Now it's a little jittery. This is a bit dangerous. I'm sure health and safety will have a field day with this. You have to sort of sprint to get up first. Whoa, Jesus, we'll close that. So this is the interior of the back, and again, really spacious. If you have a look, let's just go into third person. How much room there is here. I'm not really sure what this is for. I wonder if it's a little tiny extra piece of cargo. But you have a little panel there. Again, not really sure what it's relating to. Cables and piping all over the place, and this red light looks very sort of, I don't know, eerie. Let's go with that word. But a lot of attention to detail. Very sweet. So you come into here, which is sort of the main room for operations and so forth. We have a shower, naturally. Now, I haven't seen a toilet. Maybe just poop in the shower and flush it down. Sink with a couple of drawers. Now, I'm not going to press that yet because I'm sure this is still a bit buggy and you've got to catch it at the right moment, so I'll leave that for now. You have a little medical box there. Not sure what that's going to be for. Some more storage lockers up there, 3 tiny little ones. We'll continue. We will look at this in a sec. I'll just do a full exploration first. But again, lots of detail to here, lots of panels. That's interesting. I do wonder where that's going to lead. I assume it's an airlock. It looks like it. Deck A. This reminds me of the Retaliator. Whether or not they've just copied the Retaliator stickers and Deck A was just one that they copied over, or whether there's another section to the top. We'll have a look outside. I think there might be a turret up there, so that could explain it why. Little workstation here for chopping onions and so forth if you're getting a little peckish. 2 beds, which we can't get into, unfortunately, but we can sort of glitch our heads through and see what the... Okay, it's not working too well at the moment. It went better when I was practicing. No, never mind. Round to some lockers. You've got 3 lockers. Again, blue lights and red lights. I assume the blue means that they have power going to them. Maybe they're for EVA charging suits. Who knows? Because obviously you store your weapons here. They could just be for personal defects. We're still to determine this. But then obviously, yep, you've got your... Looks like 3 weapon racks. Or some assault rifles. The flooring, again, is so cool. You have... Can't seem to put my torch on, never mind. But you can see all the underflooring cables and so forth. Very industrial, very, you know, used for a purpose. No real luxuries or anything. But I think that must be a turret up there. Anyway, let's head through. Oh, sorry, no we won't. We'll do this first. If I can catch it at the right time. There we are. This is awesome. You've got so many dials, temperature, select, oxygen, manual, tactical, I don't know. I expect all of this will... I'm not sure if it's 100% as it should be now, or if it's a work in progress and they'll add some more stuff. But look at the detail on this screen. Obviously it needs a good clean, but it just looks so impressive. I cannot wait to see this lit up. I'm sure this whole room will probably go dark. Maybe red lights like a submarine when you're using this device. Anyway, let's come out of there. Hold on a minute. Something flashing up there. Look, my hood is appearing in the corner. We'll leave it there for now. That's almost gone. So this is the main cockpit area. Again, very similar to the Retaliator. You can like they say, you can always tell who the manufacturer is, and here it's obvious. Not really sure what that is for. Maybe it's just a quick access to a panel for certain ship systems. Oh, very nice. Just shimmy across here. Again, another couple of panels, some electrical device panels there. Now these look like you've got 6 lockers here. It's kind of overkill to say there's 3 people, but more likely they could just be for your ship systems again. But there are panels everywhere, and if you look at the new Constellation, which I will be doing a walk around of, I don't have it for the hangar, but I can get it in 2.0, so I will hopefully fly off somewhere as quick as possible before anyone tries to get in and have a look around. You can see they all have like panels labelled with shields, ship systems, and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, let's get into the cockpit. In fact, no, we'll walk over here first and have a look. Wow, that's never happened before. I'm going to leave that in there. Hopefully, CIG will see that and fix it. That can't be happening while in space. Right, we're back in. I do apologise. That doesn't usually happen. Please don't do it again. I must have stood on one of these spring pedals, like an ejector seat. Anyway, you've got lots of panels here. We'll take more closer look at these when we sit in the seat, because this cockpit is just the ultimate cockpit. And if you can use Rocat's power grid and set up loads of different tablets using that, if you haven't checked out Rocat's power grid, do check it out. It looks incredible. You can use a tablet and have it assigned to all different ship systems and so forth. Really cool. But anyway, the seat I really like. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hang on. Right, we're back again. I'm just going to keep right away from that area. Let's try this side. But the seat looks like... I don't know how it would be comfortable. But you never know. I think seats like this are actually pretty cool. I'd love an actual computer seat like this, because mine's horrible. But that would be very cool. So yeah, let's get... Where the hell am I now? Get out of the floor! Right, okay, so let's just get in the seat, because everything... It's not quite working. Oh, God. I've broken... There we go. Now this, I absolutely love. You've got your HOTAS set up there. 2 screens either side. Another 2 either side of the central larger screen. 2 more down there. 2 tiny tiny, more just quick information screens. 2 either side there. A central one there. And all these buttons. Now, how on earth are they going to make it? It does remind me of that DCS simulator game where you're a pilot, sorry. You're a cock. That's not a great thing to say. And it just looks incredible. The field of view isn't too bad, I wouldn't say. Obviously, there's other ships with better fields of view, but this is quite comfortable. Let's have a quick look outside. Wow. Yeah, there's a turret there, obviously. I did forget about that. It is a sexy ship, I must say. It is definitely one that you would find in an annual for top 10 sexy ships of 2948. That's a couple of years ahead of where we are now, I think. But that is cool. And it's a sort of ship, if you saw it coming towards you, you would get out of its way. But yeah, that's the Vanguard. This is the Warden, if you're wondering. I'm pretty sure I said that at the start, but I could be wrong. But hopefully, we'll get to see the other ones pretty soon, and they'll make this flight ready ASAP. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this quick walk around the Vanguard Warden. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me if you own one. And I shall see you next time for the next ship review, or 2.0. I'm sure we'll have plenty of 2.0 videos coming very shortly. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you in the verse. Good night.